Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Jonathan, and today I'm bringing you a video talking about shooting your M16 at BMT. So, just to run down it really quick, obviously it's not like the Army, it's not like the Marines and stuff where we shoot all the time because they shoot a lot at their boot camp, but basic military training is a little bit different. We carry around a mock M16 through pretty much all of BMT. I mean, not when you're outside and stuff, when you're going to classes, but when you're doing EC duty and you have like a little competition in your dorm about taking it apart and putting it back together, and usually you have somebody who is like the weapons monitor or something like that, and they keep stock in like inventory of how many are in the dorms, and they teach you how to clean it and just all sorts of stuff like that, right? So, but when you go to Beast Week, if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put a card up in this way, there it is, this side. And then you can go watch that video and then come back here. But I talked in that video about CADM, which I don't know what it stands for, but CADM is basically when we go to the firing range and we learn about the M16 and we get the real M16 and we learn how to take it apart, we learn how to put it back together, what kind of ammunition it fires, and then we actually go to the firing range. So it depends what Beast. I don't know what they call it anymore, or I mean, I don't know what they call it in the first place, but I was in Reaper, you know, there's like Reaper and Phantom and Sentinel, and there's another one, but every, I guess, mini unit or whatever you're in goes on a different day during Beast, because obviously they can't have freaking 500 kids, or I guess not kids because adults join too, but 500 people go shoot at the gun range at like the same day. Like that just wouldn't work. It'd probably be really dangerous. So basically you wake up Beast Week, whatever day you end up going, and you take the longest walk of your life in humidity in your ABUs down this super long windy road to CADM, which is what it's called. It's like a security forces building, and it's like this it's not a big building, but it's a decent sized building. You walk in, super high ceiling. You'll see like the guns and stuff like that, and you all line up in formation. They go over like, blah, 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 this is what we're gonna be doing today. Don't try anything stupid, like it's our job to, you know, be cops, so to speak, whatever. And then you're gonna make your way into a classroom after you get your gun or something like that. I did it like a year ago, but you're gonna go through that initial introduction, go into a classroom with an instructor, and the instructor is gonna basically run down everything with you. What an M16 is. He's going to answer your questions. You're going to learn how to completely take the gun apart, put it back together. You're going to learn about like the firing pin and all sorts of stuff and how it works. And then basically once he feels comfortable with you using the weapon, like, okay, you guys know how to use the gun, then you're going to learn. There's like a whole procedure for, I guess, cocking the weapon. I'm not really familiar with a lot of stuff like that, right? Don't yell at me, but you're gonna learn every procedure you need to shoot the gun, to unjam the gun, load the gun, just tons of stuff like that. You're gonna learn about the actual clip magazine. You know what I mean. I know that there's certain terms for these things, and there's like gun pages on Facebook and stuff that'll get mad at people for saying magazine, because it's not actually like a magazine, but the actual clip that goes into the gun. So you learn all sorts of stuff like that, and once he feels comfortable with that, then you actually will make your way to the gun range. Now, I'm not sure if the instructor goes with you, but there are already like volunteers and some people who actually happen to be in the military, in security forces at like the little gun range, and it's outdoor, and they have like a bunch of little slots set up where you can go in there. And they have like some wood pieces so you can do like the different positions and stuff like that. You also learn about those too. You learn a lot of those during like field expeditionary training or something like that, FEST I think it's called, and you learn tons of stuff like proning and I guess kneeling, whatever you want to call it, right? You'll learn about it when you get there, but I mean, my job, I'm a server administrator, so I don't do a lot of stuff like that. Like I've never had to re-qualify for CADM or anything like that. Like I've never deployed, nothing like that, so don't get mad at me. But basically you're gonna make your way to the gun range, and you also are going to eat MREs this day. Well, you eat MREs every day at Beast, but this day you also eat MREs. And there's like a whole picnic area set up. And I think that we ate first and then shot, or it was the other way around. So you go and you shoot, and you get put into these little like 4-man or 5-man groups with each volunteer. And the volunteer's going to tell you like, all right, you have 6 rounds, or however many rounds it was, but you only get a total of, I think, like 60 rounds in the day or something like that. And basically you're gonna have your target and you're gonna go, I think, staple it up or nail it up or something like that, and you get a practice side and the actual evaluation side. So you just, they teach you how to shoot and all sorts of stuff like that, like how you hold your breath and like when you exhale and all sorts of stuff like that. But you're gonna go through and you're gonna shoot doing this position and this position and this position, and you're just gonna practice, and you all pretty much shoot at the same time. Like they'll be like fire, and like all of you do it at the same time. And then once you do that whole practice time, then you go back and you do it for the actual evaluation time. And I believe if you get above like 20 or 21 on target compared to like 23 or something like that, I'm not really sure. They'll tell you when you get there, but once you get a certain amount on target, you will actually, I don't even remember what it's called, but you'll get your little like ribbon for qualifying with the M16, which is pretty cool because that's one more thing that you get to graduate with. So I mean, if you're into ribbons, I don't even wear my ribbons on my blues, to be honest, unless, I mean, you have to wear it on your surface coat, but like on the actual blue shirt, it's just one more thing to make sure that you have right on your uniform. So if you take it off, it's like, oh cool, well now I just need my occupational badge, so whatever. But basically, it's pretty cool to qualify. The reason that it's fun is just because you get to go shoot and you get to just like talk about shooting with your like all your friends from your beast flight, and you get to eat your MREs and be like, oh bro, you got Skittles, I got M&Ms, let's trade. Like, it's just a super fun day. It's like, I mean, it's fun for BMT because you still have rules and stuff you have to follow. It's not super, it's not super serious, but there's an MTI next to you the whole step of the way. You actually get to relax for like a little bit when you're eating lunch and talk about like, oh, you didn't qualify, you suck. You know, it's just kind of fun. So after that though, you go back and you go to this like other little tent area. It's not a tent, but it's a covered area, but there's like benches and they have all of the cleaning equipment you need. And then there's gonna be another instructor there that's gonna teach you how to clean your gun. And then I'm pretty sure you just leave it there after that or something like that. They collect it sometime. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole day. And then eventually you walk back to Beast, like real Beast. So it's a super fun day. I mean, this video is not super long, but that is what you do at BMT. And that is also the only time that you do shoot at BMT. Like, there is no trigger at all, like no trigger system at all in the mock M16s. Obviously, it's a mock, but everything else on the gun is completely real, I guess. Like, it actually has just everything. I mean, it's a mock gun, it just doesn't have a trigger system. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This video is super relaxed too. If you haven't seen the Q&A video, I'm going to put another card in, I believe, up top, and you should be able to go check out the Beast video, and you should be able to go check out the last Q&A video I did, but I answered a pretty good amount of questions in there that are super informative too, in case you haven't seen that yet. So again, for the second time, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your ship dates down below. Also drop a like and hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out. And yeah, so anyways, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.